Hello everybody, this is Samantha Jayne, known as the Psychic Coach. It is the 13th of July 2020 and I am coming live to you from not quite so sunny Swindon this evening. So if you're there, drop me a little comment, let me know you can hear me. If you are watching this on YouTube or other platforms, then don't forget to click subscribe, like, and drop me a comment there as well. Let me know if last week's Tarotscope helped you through what I think was an extremely challenging week for everybody emotionally. Let me know. Hi Sam, nice to see you. So today, you should be feeling, hi Lisa, you should be feeling a little bit better, a little bit brighter. Last week was bloody hard work emotionally for most people, certainly most people I know, including myself, to be perfectly honest. Hi John, hi Kirsten, hi Kathy, nice to see you tuning in. So we went through a lot of emotions last week, we really did, but right now you should be feeling better. That emotional level should be dropping, and that is because we came out of Mercury retrograde yesterday. Hallelujah, as we say. So they should be settling your emotions. It was tough. There is a need to watch as well for quashing emotions with what you're eating, what you're drinking and things like that. So just watch yourself this week for if last week, in order to cope with all of that, you started to use those kind of tactics. It's what we do as human beings, nothing wrong with it as such. It's a coping technique, but just be mindful of it, that it's not going to serve you moving forwards this week. And we need you full of energy, so we need you not filling your body with rubbish. All right, does that make sense to you? Who has been comfort eating? Drop me a comment. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Rain. So just be aware of that. I say you should have found today far less challenging, as long as you weren't whizzing around trying to be everything, and do everything in a day because of this newfound energy and upliftment that should have been coming in. Now, it is about achieving things. You may be recognizing, hi Kathy, you may be recognizing this feel within you, this void within you, again, between what you want to do and what you need to do. That could be very strong as well. When we get to Tuesday, though, we do have an opportunity. And that is the opportunity to take the lead, take some action, especially where, hi Hannah, especially where it links to healing, cleansing, teaching, all of those kind of things. Tuesday is a good day for this. And you may wake up feeling like you're on a mission that day. Hi Anna, you may wake up feeling like you are on a mission on Tuesday, and that is a great day to tackle some problems. But what you need to bear in mind, lovelies, is it's new approaches. I put a quote up somewhere in the last few days about you can't bring in something new. You can't solve a problem using a challenge using your old thinking. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. So there needs to be new thinking. There needs to be new approaches to achieving your goals. And that can be in business and that can be in personal matters as well, all right? But the energies have lifted. We're out of Mercury retrograde. Your excuse for feeling like you're going backwards has gone. It would just be you keeping yourself in those patterns. So step forwards. All right. It's a time, as I say, for new approaches, and that is in business and in personal. And that kicks in very much on Tuesday. When we get to Wednesday, we do need to watch a little bit, because we can have some unresolved matters coming up. And we may feel a little bit uncomfortable when it comes to Wednesday. But just remember that whatever is going on around you on Wednesday that's giving you that feeling, that's squeezing you, as I call it, in that way, really is about the universe, the angels, God, whatever your belief system is, reminding you of the importance of taking control of your life now. You're not being held back. You're coming out of lockdown no matter where you are in the world, and there is a need to step forward in control of your destiny, in control of your path, okay? So what can happen is you can experience what we call a battle between your soul self, your higher self, and your shadow self. I refer to the shadow self as the part of you that's quite negative, wants to hold back, hide, all of that. There's a need to let go of that shadow self, that old patterns, old ways of thinking, and step bravely into your soul self if you want to embrace the energies this week and move forwards. So just be aware of that inner battle that's going to go on for some of you watching this, because it is important to be stepping forwards. When we get to Friday, we may feel a little bit isolated again. Maybe that's the weekend feeling kicking in. All right. But we may feel a bit isolated. We may feel a little bit alone in this world. And we may feel we're not getting what we want. Slowly, slowly catch the monkey, people. That is what we say. So it's really important to you that you go easy on yourself. We've had this sudden urge of energy. You see, come out of Mercury retrograde, get this sudden urge of energy, feel like we're on a mission, very purposeful, very driven, boom, 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 trying to get everything done. We may get to Friday and feel, actually, what have we bloody well achieved? Okay? Ease up on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. We come out of the seasons we've been in slowly. Rome wasn't built in a day, or at least that's what they tell me. All right? So just be aware of that there is a need to go easy on yourself, and know as well that life does not have to be perfect. All right? What life should be about is being present in the moment that you are in, being your best self in that moment, and enjoying and appreciating whatever is around you at that moment. If it's hard, I would say look for the lesson or bring in some humour, because there is a need to uplift yourself moment to moment to moment as you walk forwards on Friday, and that will progress into the weekend as well. So just be careful of that. It is a time this weekend to take time out and spend some time in solitude. That's why it's coming in on the Friday, just to kind of refresh, and just take stock and check about your new directions and whether you are focusing on what truly matters to you, and not kind of come out of retrograde or come out of lockdown and being sucked into the need to get back what you've lost and recreate and all of that sort of energy. Yes, you will be doing things you've done before, but remember, it's new approaches and new ways of being that will serve you best. So is that resonating with you? Is that making sense? Drop me a little comment and let me know. I'm going to switch to tarot now, and as those of you who've watched me before will know that I do a general reading for everybody watching. Doesn't matter what star sign you are, what colour your hair is, your skin is. All it's about is the energies, and that's what I like to tap into, to give you information on the energies that are at play, so that you can ride the waves of them instead of fighting against them. So if you are watching this, just know that readings are for entertainment purposes only. I will share in the description box a link to book a personal reading with myself, if that would be of benefit to you at all this week. Now for my crystal lovers, because it's really about remaining balanced emotionally this week, that's what we need to watch, okay? So if you are feeling very irritable this week, if you are having sleep issues, I'm going to say to you, get out the jade. I've got my teeny tiny piece there, look. Get out the jade, all right? If, however, you are feeling very unstable emotionally, really up and down, I'm going to say to you, get the moonstone out. And you can even put that under your pillow as well to help you with the dreams, especially if you're having nightmares and things like that, okay? So just be aware that, listen to the words I'm about to give you all. If it resonates, then take it. If not, then maybe that bit is not for you this week. But be sure to tune back in and double check, because I get so many messages. It's like, apparently it's like prediction of a lot of people's lives as things unfold as the week progresses. So don't forget to share and tag me in it. Hashtag the Psychic Coach. I did contact the winner of last week's free reading, so I will be messaging you afterwards, lovely. Right, so straight away, the first thing I'm getting for this week is about letting go of negativity. Now, that can be negative people who try to pop up through the retrograde. Bear in mind, Mercury retrograde is always going backwards to come forwards, all right? So just be aware of that there is this need to step forwards and let go of negativity this week. This is a week to be brave. You will have already been knowing that through last week, or certainly across the weekend, that there is a need to be brave and there is a need to tackle things. That is going to continue at the beginning of this week. You have the energy for this. Whatever you are facing, you do have the energy. That energy lies within you. It's not external to you. Stop looking for externals to strengthen you and to prop you up. Instead, do that for yourself. All right? You are your own strength right now. Continue to be that as you walk forwards through this week. A lot of people will be putting some lessons, some learning behind them. And lots of people may even be starting to consider plans to travel and stuff like that, believe it or not. But I certainly have got you being aware of the journey that you are on, whether it is a physical one, a spiritual one, or even an emotional one, to be honest with you. But know that there is opportunity to get yourself out of limbo state this week. Need to start moving forwards, need to start putting your lessons behind you. You also need to start implementing the lessons you learned in lockdown as you step forwards. So I do have my ending cards here because there's a lot of end of eras this week for people, a lot of people watching. But as I said to a client today, this is about your rebirth. And if you see the things happening as that rather than an ending, you may well find it easier to plan and get back in your flow and back in your zone. So plan for the rebirth, whether that's your business or your personal life, home life, your career. Just make your plans for your rebirth. That's where your focus should be. Because this week, like so many weeks, I'll be repeating this week is about the rebuild, and a rebuild involving other people as well. But the traffic light is green now. You need to go, go, go. So pay attention to it. When it comes to your work aspect, many of you, whether you're in work or in business, will be needing to make a commitment this week and sowing the seeds for that to grow, whatever that project is that you want to commit to. And it feels very much as if it's the things that were put on hold through this Mercury retrograde. I will say into lockdown as well, but it actually feels more like the Mercury retrograde as I connect with it. It's a lot of those projects that seem to be put on hold or just couldn't get moving forwards through this retrograde season. Those are where the seeds are sown. Those are where the growth can come. Claire, you need to book a private reading. I'll share a link afterwards. But there is a need for you to recognise in your business, your career, your studies, the importance of taking care of you as well as the business. Does it make sense? You are your business. You are the work that you do, all right? And people buy you, and you need to be well this week. So take care of you as well as business this week. I hope that makes sense and resonates with some of you watching. Now, when it comes to relationships, and as always, I'm going to explain that can be your personal, intimate one. It can be friendships, family, neighbours, business, work associates. But there are decisions to make this week, and there is a need to do what's fair, what's right, and that is how you will get your success. Now, other people are going to put you on the spot this week, so just be careful of that. For some, that will be a good thing because it's putting you on the spotlight and it's highlighting you and it's helping you to achieve in some aspect, whether it's personal life or businesses, etc. But for some of you, you may be put on the spot this week by other people and have to make quick decisions. So just be aware of that. Do what is right. Even if you're a little bit uncomfortable with voicing it, I'm going to encourage you to do what feels right, okay? When it comes to your spiritual growth, as I said in the planetaries, this week is about recognizing that if you want the success now that you've wanted, you're going to have to take control, take back control, get back in your power, get back in your zone and start that build, start that growth. It's not going to happen without your input. And importantly, without your love of the things that you are doing, okay? And that is very much in the spiritual section and the personal growth section. So keep that in mind, because in all journeys, there's opportunities for you to grow as a person or spiritually, whichever label you want to put on that. For me, it's the same process. But keep thinking long term about where you are going and get your eyes off where you have been. So yes, some of you may be feeling still quite alone in this journey, but the encouragement this week is to meditate on things. Yes, people, you know what I'm like about meditation, but meditate on things and allow the clarity to come to you. A lot of people are looking external at the moment. It's almost like panic is starting to set in and people clutching at straws and looking for external factors to give them signs and clues. Yes, I know. I'm then going to say to you, yes, you will have external nudges, etc. But if you're not sat in your own energy field, you're not going to pick up on the synchronicities and the nudges and the feathers and the signs and the words and all the rest of it. Pay attention to that. So the more and more time you spend meditating and ensuring you are connecting with yourself more than anything else, there is more chance of you making the right decisions and it being an easier journey for you as you release the old and step into the new. Is that making sense, lovelies? Let me just draw a little bit more for everybody today. Drop me a comment if that is resonating with you, if that is making sense. So it's resonating with Claire. Good. That's what I like to see. Some instant help for you. Woo! Dropping the cards. Yeah, and it's about using your wisdom. All right, use your wisdom, use your knowledge. Get up out the chair, get going. But most importantly, get in your zone. Stay in your power. Don't give your power away this week to external situations or other people, because I don't want that to be what everything is about for the next few months. So again, I'm being shown that it's important to get in control. It is important to get your eyes off the disappointments and onto the positives. Get your eyes off what has been lost or where there is lack, and get your eyes on what can be recovered, what needs working on, what needs revitalizing, all of those kind of things. And whatever's been lost, wherever there is just so much lack, let it go. Whether that's love for and from other people, or whether that is business aspects or work aspects. If you've been made redundant, get your eyes off the redundancy, get your eyes into the journey. I know it's easy to say, lovelies, but get your eyes into where you are going and not where you have been, okay? And again, meditate on it. As always, I'm going to say to you, it is being a free spirit that will bring you your abundance now. So keep that in mind, all right? And lots of meditation, but lots of success to hold on to. And you have to have that self-assured energy of just knowing that it is coming, knowing that what you want is already yours, it's already here, you're just waiting to connect the dots, so you don't need to worry about it. I don't want you worrying this week. I don't want you drowning in emotions. That will delay the process of stepping forwards and enjoying your life. So I hope that helps you, lovelies. As I say, I will drop into the description box how to get a personal reading with myself. But this is a week to really, really meditate. Stay in touch with your own intuition and let life steer you a little bit, but steer you from your heart space, not from the fears of your mind that you're now going to be left behind because everyone appears to be rushing forwards and achieving now and getting out of lockdown and into success mode. I'm telling you now, the struggle is more now than it was in the recent months of lockdown, because now we are in a whole new chapter, all right? And we have to watch for fear creeping in and strangling us from expressing who we really are. So, you know where to find me. It's www.needapsychic.co.uk. Have a great week, everybody. And remember, you are blessed. Be good.